Is this one dry?
Can I clip this on you?
Yeah, if you like one.
Thank you.
I need to get home, take these trousers off.
Ronnie, congratulations. John said it was an honour to share the match out there with you in front of the crowd, the occasion. Obviously you had a good lead coming into tonight, but it must still be a relief to get over the line. We know that John can fight back.
Yeah, a little bit of relief, I suppose, but I try not to get too excited or get too down. You know, I just come here and do my best, and if that's good enough, great. If it's not, you know, no big deal. You know, I'm in the snooker business. That's what I'm about. So, you know, it's not just about playing, but playing is a part of it. So, you know, I can be a little bit more philosophical about wins and losses now. So, but yeah, just try and enjoy the occasion. You know.
Judd Trump said it was a dream of his to play you in a Crucible final. How excited are you to take him on?
No, that's nice of him to say that. You know, he's obviously seen me growing up, watching me play snooker, me, John and Mark Williams, and you know, I know it was like when I was watching Stephen Hendry and Steve Davis growing up. You know, you just idolise these people. You never think that you're ever going to get to play them, and then you do, and you think, wow, amazing. So he's going to have that same with the younger players coming through, like Bing Tao and Xing Tong, and all the young fantastic players that are in the game are all aspiring to beat Judd, you know. So yeah, listen, it goes in stages, doesn't it? You know, I've been where he is. He's kind of going to be where I am in another few years, you know. So yeah, it's just like just how it goes, isn't it? Yeah.
You think it'd be a cracking match for the fans? You both like to get on with it, don't you?
Well, it'd be great. Yeah, I think it'd be great. You know, if we can both bring our good game and play well, and you know, yeah, it'd be fantastic. You know, but you know, it's a tough venue. It's tough to play great in all 4 sessions. You know, but yeah, we'll just go out there, have some fun, enjoy it, and yeah, try and put on a good match for everyone that's been supporting this tournament. You know?
And do you put any thoughts about equaling the record behind you until afterwards?
No, it's not something that's. It's not the reason why I'm playing anymore. Like I said, you know, I've accepted I'm in the snooker business, so for me it's more about all the other stuff that's more important to me. This is probably the least important thing to me now is playing, but I do it just because it's part of it, and you know, I don't mind. You know, I don't mind when it's like that. So you know, for me it's just sort of, yeah, yeah. I don't know what else to say really.
Wish you well.
Thank you. Cheers.
A very quick one to talk about.
Alright, cheers.
Keep it the same sort of stuff. Well, with Ronnie O'Sullivan, Ronnie, I know how much respect you've got for John Higgins. I don't think he'd played out there on a single table here for probably 20 odd years. How did you see the match?
I don't really know. I knew 3-0 down. I thought I've got to do something here, try and change something in my game. You know what I mean? I couldn't do anything about the way John was playing, so I just tried to keep my rhythm, keep my tempo up. I always play a bit better when I'm sort of thinking less. So I just made a conscious effort just to try and play the first shot I see, and just you know, just try and take charge of my own game really.
We've seen your very pleasant documentary crew following you around this season. I think they've had a good time here.
Yeah.
When this idea was formulated, whenever it was, a year or two back, was a world final kind of probably would have been hoped for?
No, and it didn't really matter either. Really, if it was a first round loss, they followed me around all season. You know, it's not about me coming here to win the world championships. It was more about they wanted to do a documentary because they thought I was worth following about. You know, and there's a story to tell. So, you know, and they're just following whatever they've managed to capture over the time they've spent with me. So, it's just So it wasn't like, you know, me going for my first gold medal, my first world title, or this and that. It's more about maybe a celebration of what I've done over the years, and maybe they just want to kind of show the world what it's like to get up close to someone that's been doing something for 30 years and has been quite successful at what they do, you know.
You're playing Judd Trump, obviously, in the final. I mean, I know Judd over the years has said that you've been a huge influence for him, and he's said similar again today, how much of a privilege it would be to play in the final. Have you practiced this with him or not recently?
We haven't really practiced for about 4 years. I got barred from the academy that we used to play at together. So I didn't have a practice venue for about 3 years, from 2018 to 2020. That's 2 years, isn't it? So yeah, no. And then Judd's obviously moved up to Bristol, so we haven't really shared a practice room together for about 4 years now, you know. But we did spend a lot of time in the same academy before that. So. Yeah, no, yeah, we kind of know each other's game pretty well, you know.
And just finally, you're both very attacking players. Do you think? I think a lot of people will be really hoping it could be a bit of a spectacle, a bit of a show. Do you think you could produce that between you?
Yeah, I think so. I think we're both, you know, we've both got a lot of snooker under our belt. You know, this last 15 days. You know, let's just hope for snooker, for everybody that supported this tournament and watching the tournament, that we can both go out there. If we play to like 75% of our best, it'll be a fantastic match. So yeah, that's what he wants, that's what I want, that's what all the fans want. So, you know, we're just going to go out there and try and, you know, just put on a good show and make it a competitive match, you know.
Well, congratulations from you. We look forward to it.
Thank you.
I mean, just one from me. Will you have butterflies and nerves tomorrow, or will you be the most chilled out man?
I've always got butterflies and nerves. That's why I don't like doing it, to be honest with you. You know, it's I like all the other tournaments are doddle. You know, just pitch up, play. But this one just, I don't know. Maybe we're just not used to playing in these type of atmospheres. You know, years ago we played in quite a few venues where the atmosphere was like that. Maybe you could kind of like, it felt normal to come here, but we don't play in a venue like this anywhere now, you know. So it's just it's like, I suppose it's a bit like playing at Leighton Orient every week, and then all of a sudden they go, right, go and play at the Bernabeu with like 100,000 people. You probably would like be difficult to cope with, but if you're playing in the Bernabeu every other week, you probably go, you know what, it's just like, it becomes normal in the end. So yeah, it'd be nice if World Snooker could put some really good venues on, just so the players, you know, can get used to playing in these sort of atmospheres. But it's a special atmosphere out there.
Ronnie, you've obviously known John for years, same sort of age, you know his standard and stuff. Do you think he could come back here and maybe win it again?
I don't know, to be honest with you. Like I said, I don't concern myself with what other players do or what they can do. I just focus on what I need to do, and I'm enjoying my life and I enjoy what I do. And, you know, if John wants to win it, I'll be the first person to congratulate him and say, you know what, well done, mate. You know, it's not easy. So every snooker player deserves whatever they get given in the game, so you can't begrudge anyone's success, you know, and if he does, I'll be the first to shake his hand.
Ronnie, you're trying to enjoy your life at the moment.
I'm not trying, I am.
I believe you're open to new experiences. Would you consider coming to Turkey in the following years for some?
I gave them an option, but they didn't kind of take me up on it, so I thought I'd just stay at home and relax. You know, I do have other options, and I've always been very clear with everyone that, you know, if they want to sit around the table and discuss something, then I'm open to that. But otherwise, you know, I always have other options on the table. So, you know, you have to look at all the options and decide what's right for you at the time. But, you know, one day maybe get to Turkey, but if I don't, maybe come for holiday. You know, I've had a good holiday there before in Oli Dinez. It was nice people, nice hospitality. So keep doing good for snooker. Thank you.
Ronnie, the viewing figures from the BBC, especially for your matches, have been tremendous. I mean, are you expecting this to be something that grips people beyond snooker? It's such a special event you're playing, Judd.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't look at the viewing figures. I just, yeah. Listen, I think it's going to be great. Hopefully, it's a great final. You know, I would take us both playing fantastically well, and just putting on a good. You know, I've always been the type of player that, if I've been involved in a great match, I come off and I go, you know what, I really enjoyed that. You know, a lot of times I've won tournaments and not played well, and I felt really awful. So for me, it's about putting on a good performance, and I think that's what I struggle with when I go out there a lot of the times, feeling like I haven't, like tonight, them 4 frames, I felt flat. You know, I just didn't feel like I was flowing, and yeah, I just felt like a bit disappointed. But I kind of have to forget about that and just try and get on with a new mindset tomorrow, you know.
So Ronnie, Trump obviously, clearly is a very dangerous player. So how do you set out to beat him tomorrow?
I think you just have to play your game, you know, like, you know, that's all you can do is just go out there, play your game, try and be strong in all departments, and, you know, and just, that's all you can do, you know, and that's it, you know, like, there's a lot of great players in snooker, Neil Robertson, John Higgins, Mark Williams, Selby, you know, if you play any one of the top 5, top 6 players in the world, you're going to have to play good snooker to win, you know, so you expect to play well to have to win against an opponent like Judd, you know.